Hello.
Hey.
Sorry I'm a little late getting on. We have had some computer complications at the house today. Lisa, are you feeling better?
Yep.
So today is back to a classical mat class. I'm going to mute everybody. And we will get started. Let's see. Let me get this to where I spotlight my video. I'm going to try this angle today and see if you guys can see me better. Don't need any equipment today, just your mat. I'm going to get my timer started also. There we go. All right. So everybody come to your mat. Extend the legs straight out. Reach the arms straight up. I want you to just check into a few things here. Give everyone a couple more seconds to log on. I see some people joining us. Good. So reaching the legs long again, classical mat class today. We're going to start with a little bit of spinal articulation, just warming the body up. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop your belly in and reach your tailbone. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep those abs drawn in at your rib cage and hold it at your furthest point. Take a deep breath in. Try to focus on the front of your body, pulling you forward, and sit up tall. Two more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale. Notice when you exhale that your abs naturally want to pull up towards your diaphragm, through your diaphragm. Hold it and curl up, sit up really tall. One more deep breath in. Exhale, scoop the belly. Reach your tailbone under. You want a nice rotation of the hips. The hips are now reaching towards the mat. Hold it and curl all the way up. This time we're coming all the way down for the 100. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll. I want you to come all the way to the tips of the shoulder blades and hold it there. You should feel a nice curl. Bend one knee in, the other comes in, the arms stay reaching, the palms turn down. Lift those legs up to tabletop, and let's begin. Inhale as you pump your arms, and exhale. 10, inhale, and exhale. 20, inhale, and exhale. 30. If you want to reach the legs, take this up a level. You can hold those legs long. 40. I want you to imagine you're bouncing a little tennis ball. Strong arms, reaching through your fingertips. Curl up a little bit more by reaching the arms. I think that's probably 60. Inhale. And exhale. 70. The breath is very important here. Exhale. 80. Inhale. And exhale. 90. Inhale. And exhale and pause. Bend the knees. Lower the legs down. Rest your head. And reach the legs long across your mat for some roll-ups. Flexing your feet. Pull the toes towards you. And reach through the backs of your legs. Reach the hands overhead. Now, during these roll-ups, if you need to grab behind your thighs, please do. Try to focus on the front of the body. Inhale. Lift the arms straight up. Exhale, look across the ceiling, look down the wall, let your eyes help you, and curl all the way up, reaching towards your toes. You're going to get a nice roundness in your spine. You're looking into your legs. Now, try to find your abs to pull yourself back. Rolling the hips under, one little piece at a time. As your head comes down, the arms reach back. Deep breath in. Lifting the arms up, exhale. Notice when you exhale, again, those abs are drawn in towards your spine, curling all the way up. It's not a momentum here from the back of the body. It's nice and controlled using the front of the body. And rolling back. Really just trying to articulate through the spine, finding one little piece at a time and controlling with your abs. One more deep breath in. Lifting the arms up. Exhale. Draw the abs in. Curl up. This is where you would use your arms to help you, but still focus on those abs. And curl all the way up. And roll all the way down. This time, those arms are going to come right out to the side of your mat at a 45-degree angle from the armpits. Bring those legs in. Bring them up to tabletop. We're going to start as a prep for the rollovers. We're going to keep the legs in tabletop and see if we can connect to those lower abs to lift the hips. So pull those abs in, lift the hips, and control it down. Slow and controlled. Notice how if you press into your hands, you can get a little more work in those lower abs. Trying to stay soft through your neck. You may feel a little bit of work through your chest. 2. One more deep breath in. If you want to stay at this level, you can. If you want to extend the legs up, deep in the abs, and control down for 5. 4. 3. You're thinking of your sits bones, trying to reach up to the ceiling. So those little bony parts in your bottom, those are trying to lift straight up to the ceiling. On this one, carry that lift all the way over as far as you can. Hold it. Open the legs shoulder distance apart. Flex your feet. And then roll down using the abs. Feel that nice stretch as the hips touch, the legs reach just a little. Bring those legs together, pointed. Lift the legs to vertical. Use the abs to lift up and over. Open the legs shoulder distance apart. Flex the feet. And roll down. One little piece at a time. Reaching through the heels. And bring those legs together. One more like that. Deepening the abs to lift up and over. Open the legs shoulder distance apart. Flex the feet. And reach through your heels. Try to reach your heels away from your hips. And notice how that helps control the roll down also. And bring those legs together. Reversing that. Open the legs. Flex the feet. Reach through the heels as you lift up and over. Bring the legs together. Point the toes. Roll down. 2 more like that. Reaching the legs. Open, flex, lift up and over. Bring those legs together. Point and reach. Long legs. Hands are still helping you stabilize just a little. Reach the legs. Open, flex the feet. Last one. Up and over. Feeling a nice stretch. Bring those legs together. Point and rolling all the way down this time as the hips touch. The chin comes in, you open the legs and come all the way up to sitting. And bring those legs in for rolling like a ball. Scoot forward just a little bit on your mat. I want you to tuck the hips under just a little bit so that you're on that top meaty part of your glute, and then draw your belly in and lift your feet to hovering. We're just gonna balance here. Reach the arms, draw your abs in. Open those arms to the sides and bring them back in for 3, 2, 1. Hold them in. Wrap one hand around, grab the opposite ankle, and then the other hand clasps that top wrist, that bottom wrist, sorry. Nod your chin and look into your thighs. So now you should have a nice roundness in your spine. Using the abs, we're gonna roll back. Keep your chin tucked in, roll back. And roll up, try and find your balance using the abs. These are hard. If you get stuck back here, put your feet down and come back up to sitting. Try it again. Deep breath in. Exhale when you come up. Inhale to roll back. Exhale, come all the way up. And one more. See, I get stuck too. Come all the way up and hold it and reach those legs long. Arms come up, rolling all the way down. We're gonna come into our one leg circle. Bring those hands out to the sides. Flex your left foot. Bring your right leg in and extend it all the way up to the ceiling. If your leg is not straight vertical, if you're not quite flexible, that's okay. You can have it here. This is all about your body, your range of motion. So number one thing I want to look for is your hips are stable. No rocking back and forth. So let's start by crossing over the left leg. Now reach that leg long. Go as low as you can, keep your hips stable. Notice how your abs are changing. Different ab muscles are controlling that. The leg comes out and the leg lifts up. Just 3 each direction, reaching over. Lengthen through that leg as you circle, slow and controlled. Bring it all the way up. One more, reaching over the body, finding a lot of length in that leg. Circle around and lift up and reverse. Open out to the side. Your range of motion, again, is controlled by how stable you can keep your hips. 3, reach out, across, and up. One more, open, reach long, lengthen through that leg, lift. Let's scissor the leg. So point that left foot, scissor, and flex that right foot. Lengthen that left leg. One side may be more flexible than the other, that's okay. Reach over the body, find a lot of length. Circle the leg from the hip socket. And lift for 3. 2. 1, hold it up, reverse, reach out to the side, circle, 3, 2, notice your abs can help to stabilize those hips. 1 more, nice big circle, 1, and reach that leg long to rest. Coming in for our ab 5, let's start from a seated position. So reach the arms up, flex your feet, reach through your heels, bring those arms up, and guide your chin, curl all the way up. So, coming in for our ab 5 series, you have a couple of options. Head can stay curled in the whole time. If your neck starts to hurt you, please put your head down. We're gonna start with the left leg reaching, the right knee comes in. Your outside hand grabs onto your ankle. When you switch, the outside hand grabs onto the ankle. That just helps keep your alignment in line. That's just for the first set, okay? It'll make sense in a minute if you're not used to these. So hover that right leg, rock your hips under, deepen through your belly, curl back. You should be on your waist. You should be curled in. Reach that left leg long, and we're gonna pull that knee into our chest and then press it away to switch. For 10, 9, stretching the legs, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, working from a strong center, 2, 1 more each leg, hold both legs in, take a deep breath in. As your legs reach away from you together, the arms will reach by your ears, circle the arms, pull your knees back into your chest. 9 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, and exhale. Strong from the center. It's a nice long reach in opposition of each other. That's where the work comes in. Big stretch, and bring it in. If you need to lower your head for a little bit, feel free to. 4, 3, make sure you're breathing. 2, big circle with the arms, hold it there. Bring both legs up. If you lost a little of that curl, curl back up just a little more, draw the abs in. Bring that left leg forward. Reach up and grab as high on that right leg as you can. Reach that left leg as far down as feels good. And we're switching for 10, 9, 8. It's important to stay out of your back here, so keep your range of motion. If you are more of a here, that's okay. 3, 2, 1 more each leg, and hold it up. Grab behind both thighs. Take a deep breath in. Pilates stance your feet. So that means that from parallel, you're rotating from the thighs. Heels together, toes apart, hands behind the head. Let's lower and lift. Small range of motion today. 9, 8, 7, 6, nice and controlled from the lower abs. 5, 4, 3, elbows wide. 2, hold it in. Bring those knees into your chest. We've just got crisscross left. Holding it here, legs in tabletop. Hands come behind the head again. Reach the left leg. Rotate shoulder to knee and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side, and rest. Reach those legs long, the arms reach overhead. Find a nice stretch there. Breathe. Hope your heart rate is up because mine is. Flex those feet. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Nod your chin and curl all the way up. Spine stretch forward. Scoot so you're in the middle of your mat. Your legs are going to open, mat width apart. Flex your feet and lift up really tall, arms reaching forward. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you'll nod your chin and reach forward. Reaching as far forward as you can. Take a deep breath in here and draw the abs back to roll all the way up. Finding a lot of space in your spine. Nod your chin and reach. Hold it here for just a second. See if you can reach a ½ inch further and then roll all the way back up. Shoulders relax, deep breath in. Exhale, nod your chin. Reach forward. Imagine there's a string pulling your torso so your ribs are drawn away from your hips. And stack. And rest. All right, sorry, I got a text. I was checking to see who, make sure it wasn't someone trying to get into class. All right, coming in for open leg rocker. So we have been, I think Monday, we just did a prep. We didn't rock. So you can grab behind your thighs. I want you to roll on your hips back to that meaty part where we were for rolling like a ball. You can grab behind your thighs at your calves, or you can reach inside your legs and grab at your ankles. Got a couple of flexible dancers on here. You girls can grab at your big toe, holding onto your big toe if that feels good. So deep breath in, lifting up through your chest. So no roundness through the upper back. Reach one leg long. And bring it back in. This is a nice balancing challenge and a stretch of the legs. Reach that leg. Again, if you can't get that leg straight, that's okay. Bring it back in. And if you have a hard time holding on to the ankle, you can hold on underneath your calf or underneath your thigh. Bring that leg back in. One more on the other side. This is what it would look like holding at the calf or, calf or thigh. And bring it back in. Both legs reaching out for 3. Bring it back in. 2. 1 more. Hold this one. Now we're going to rock. Now we found that roundness. Look into your belly. The trick here is to roll back, and as you come back up to sitting, the chest has to open, okay? So pull the abs in, rock back. As you rock up, the chest lifts. And rock back. These are very challenging. Open the chest. So if you have a hard time, Don't be hard on yourself. Rock back, last one. Open the chest and hold it. Let's bring those legs together and open mat width apart for 3, 2, 1. Nice hip opener. Bring it together and hold it. Draw your abs in even more. Find your balance. Reach those arms if you can. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down. Fold forward. Reach towards your legs. Get a nice stretch. And come back up to sitting. Reach those arms long for corkscrew. Rolling the hips under. And the hands come wide. Deep breath in. Oh, thank you, Julia. Just saw your message. Reaching the arms long, come all the way down. Sorry, you guys are already down. Bring those legs in. Reach straight up. The hips stay stable for corkscrew. I want you to Pilates stance the feet. I'm going to turn a little for this one because I really want you guys to see. The toes are apart, heels are together. The inner thighs are reaching towards each other and there's a lot of length. Point those feet to the right. Circle away from your body. Bring them to the left and lift up and reverse. The biggest thing here is I don't want your heels shifting too much. So back to the right, circle down and around. The hips do circle with you. Reach to the left, circle. And lift, one more each direction. This time we're going to add a little bit of a hip lift. So hold it in the center, lift the hips, and lower the hips, reach to the left, circle those legs down, around, lift those hips, and bring them down. Now, open the legs mat distance apart, come all the way up to sitting. Good. I shifted on my mat a little bit. Coming up for saw. Saw is all about that spinal rotation, working the obliques, stretching the legs. So a precision point here. Flex your feet. I don't want to see your legs shifting like this, okay? So when we rotate, your rotation is limited by how far you can go with your feet staying very still. So lifting up very tall, lift up. Exhale as you rotate, and then reach towards that opposite pinky toe. Reach a little further, a little further. Your opposite hip bone should be down on the ground here. Use the abs and stack back up, unrotate, lift. Exhale as you rotate, reach towards that pinky toe. Reach a little further, and lift all the way up, unrotate. 2 more each side, lifting the ribs away from the hips, rotate, reach. That back palm turns up. You look back just a little towards that hand and lift up, rotate, lift. Reach, 2, 1, lift, unrotate, 1 more each side, find those obliques, reach towards that pinky toe, and lift up, and 1 more each side, I'm sorry, last one to this side, and lift, and bring that around, coming over for our swan series. We're gonna roll over to your bellies. The hands are flat on the mat, elbows are directly under the shoulder blades. We're gonna start in a lifted position. Relax your shoulder blades down. Sorry guys, I'm sweating. So shoulder blades are down. And from here, I want you to draw your abs in. And from your core, I want you to slowly lower down with control. Lengthen through your spine. Draw your abs in and lift. And lower. And lift. This time, press those arms all the way up. Draw your abs in. We're going to do swan rocking. The shape of your body will not change. Your elbows lower and your legs lift. And then you press up the legs lower. 4, 3, 2, feel a lot of inner thigh connection. Last one. And lower all the way down, resting. Come up to your elbows, the fists point towards each other, shoulder blades reaching down the back, abs drawn in, single leg kick. That right leg bends with a pointed foot, pull that leg in, flex the foot, pull it in again, and reach long. Now the left leg, point the foot, pull it to your bottom, and flex, and reach long. 2 more each side, point, flex, reach. You're trying to feel that connection on the front of the leg. And the hamstring helps you to pull, flex the foot, pull in. Last one, point, flex, reach, bring the body down. Hands behind the back, on the small of your back. Lengthen those legs long, feel the inner thigh connection. We're gonna bend the knees 3 times. Pull those heels into your bottom. Reach the legs long, reach the arms long. Lift the chest and hold it. Look to the opposite side, lower down. Bring the hands up. 3 clicks. 3, 2, 1. Reach the legs, reach the arms, lift the chest and hold it. And turn the head lower down, elbows widen down. 1 more each side. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen. Turn the head and lower. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms and legs. Find a lot of length in your body. Your chest is pressing forward. Look and lower all the way down. Hands come under your shoulders. Your toes curl under. Draw your abs in. Let's press up to a plank. If you need to come to a knee first, that's okay. We're holding it here for 5, 4, shoulder blades down, ribs in, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Keep your toes curled under and press your hips back, but don't drop your chest to the mat yet. We're just getting a nice little foot stretch here. And now lift, turn those toes under. Now bring your chest down towards the mat. Feeling that length in the upper back. Bring your knees out a little bit wider and bring your chest down in between the knees. Walk your fingertips out a little bit more. Get that nice stretch. The hips are pressing towards the heels. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and roll all the way up. Coming in for a bridge. So lying on your back again. The feet come 6 bone distance apart today. A little bit of stability. Lift up, hands behind the thighs. So hold it on firmly. I want you to pull your hands into your thighs and roll back. Find that resistance with the arms. Hold it and lift up for 3. Curl back. Little pulses. 2, 1, and roll all the way down. Good. Hands come about on the outside of your mat. They can come a little further if you want more stability. Bring the heels in a little closer to your body. Energize your inner thighs towards each other, but the knees don't collapse, so that you've still got that alignment, but you've got some work going on the inner thighs. Press into the heels and lift all the way up into your bridge. Draw your ribs in to engage your abs. Hold it there for 5. Or make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Press and hold it halfway for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and hold it for 5, 4, 3. Don't forget the inner thighs. And hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and bring the weight into that right heel. Reach the left leg long across the mat. Lift that leg straight up and reach down to hover for 3. Point it the whole time. 2, 1. Hold it and hovering. Flex the foot and pull that leg in. Drop that foot. The weight comes into that left heel. Hips are still lifted. Bring that right leg long across the mat. Pointed foot, lift and reach. Really put some weight into that left heel. 1, and bring it all the way down. Flex that foot, pull the foot in, and roll all the way down. Good, reaching those legs long. Let's come on for a side kick series. So we're coming up on the mat. Again, I'm not sure who all has been here before, but you have a few options. You can be on your elbow, but I don't want your ribs to drop in. If you're on your elbow, your ribs have to stay lifted. You can come along the mat here, again, lifting the hips. This position kind of puts pressure on the neck, so I don't love it. Your other option is to be here, which is where I am going to be today. I like it the best because your spine is in alignment. Still some good energy underneath the ribs. Lift both legs, lengthen them, bring them forward to the front corner of your mat. Drop your bottom leg and flex that foot. Now, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, abs are engaged. Pull that leg forward and flex the foot and press it all the way back. Feel that glutes engaged. 4. Trying to keep it parallel to the ground the whole time. 3, 2, 1 more, and bring it back to center. From the hip socket, rotate that whole leg so the knee is pointing more towards the ceiling. Lift, flex, and reach down. Point to lift. Flex, reach down. 3, 2, 1 more, and hold it there. Rotate that back leg back so the knee is pointing forward, and we've got little circles. So you're going to press back and around, small circles. So controlling it with the glutes and the abs. 2, 1, reverse that circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Bring those legs together, bring them back to the back edge of the mat, lift that top leg and bring it down in front of the bottom leg. Flex that bottom foot, reach through the heel, and we're gonna lift and lower. It's not a huge movement, and you're feeling it come from the inner thigh. Hold this one up, reach back and around. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs together, long, keep them lifted. Roll onto your belly. Stack your hands and place your forehead on your hands and beat your heels together for 5. Coming from the glutes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back to your hip. Press up. We're going to try and teaser those legs up. Rotate through the center and bring them down to the opposite side. However you were lying on that first side, you're going to stay that way. So if you were lifted up on your elbow, stay there. If you were here, go back to that. If you were here, join me in lying down. Draw those ribs in, lift both legs, bring them both forward to the front corner, drop that bottom foot and flex it, pointing the top foot, draw the abs in, bring it forward, and press it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Rotate that leg open. Point to lift. Flex to lower. I want you to think of length out of the hip socket. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it there. Rotate that leg back to center. Leg circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that circle. 5. Notice your glutes and your abs. 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs together. Lift them, bring them back into that back line of your mat. And lift that top leg. Bend it, bring it in front of the bottom leg. Flex that bottom leg. And we're going to lift and lower. Feeling it come from the inner thigh. Imagine there's a little string that you're lifting and dropping. 3, 2, 1. Hold this one up, circle around and lift. The emphasis is on that lift. 3, 2, hold it up, reverse that circle and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it. Bring that top leg to meet it. Roll over to your belly. Hands stack under the forehead, lengthen those legs, and heel beats. Just the heels are clicking together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lengthen those arms long in front of you for some swimming, strengthening the back, chain up the body. Lift that right arm and left leg. Lengthen them. Find a lot of length. And then switch and switch and go as fast as you'd like for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest everything down. Good. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Curl the toes under. Draw your abs in, and let's use the arms. Press up to your plank, holding it there. Fingertips are spread wide. Your shoulder blades are reaching down. Abs are engaged. Let's lift the right leg and lower. Lift the left leg and lower. Right. Try to keep those hips very stable. Draw the abs in a little more. 1 more each leg. Press those hips up. Lift the heels, drop the heels for 3, 2, 1. Lift the heels, hold them up, shift back forward into your plank, hold it there. Bend the elbows and hold it. Press straight back up, lift the hips, walk your hands all the way in. Hold it there for just a second. Roll the spine up, lift the arms. 1 more series like that. Nod the chin, roll down, feel the abs come in, bring the hands down to the mat. Walk your hands out into your plank for your push-ups. This time we're doing 3 small push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, use the abs, walk the hands in, and roll the spine all the way up. Bring your arms with you. Once you're standing, relax the shoulders down. Turn your hands out, spread those fingertips wide and press down like you're pressing through mud. And we are done for today. Thank you, guys. Let me unmute everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.